Welcome to the studio and welcome to February. Today's vlog. First, I want to say that there's nothing quite like the feeling of recording for an hour, only to find that your GoPro had a technical malfunction. Yes, even though I'm not doing 365 every single day, I still seem to suffer from technical mishap. I don't know exactly what happened. I might have fixed it. How do I know if I fixed it if I don't know what happened? Never mind. If you're watching this, then I fixed it, I guess. Maybe. What does February have for us? Well, February is going to be about transitions. We've done transitions in yoga flows before. We've done, focused on transitions before. But we're going to focus a little bit more, particularly on arm balances and transitions. And we also slow down, Turbo. When you move through a posture, there are points in the posture that have more tension in them than others. For instance, if you're in a down dog and you bring your right foot forward to step towards the right wrist to draw up into Warrior One, the moment just before you put your foot down, your right foot down, you probably will feel the most tension at that moment. And these are moments of almost an inevitable transition. Like you reach a point where you have the most tension in the movement, and then immediately after, none. So as you draw that leg forward, the tension increases and then settles, and we move into another posture. And I want to explore that through a whole flow. Arm balances can be particularly intense throughout the entire balance. February's flow will feature flying crow and crow. Watch out for the workshop for those postures. I have some tips and tricks. If they're not for you, I encourage you to watch the workshop, whether you think they're for you or not, because there's going to be stuff in there about how to build up to more energetic postures. And when I say energetic, I mean harder. But harder, not necessarily in a balancing on one foot while spinning plates on the end of a stick. It might be harder, like just it engages more of the body in a more strenuous way. There might be something there for you. You might be looking to expand your practice a little bit. So watch for that workshop and take a look. Second on the docket, you may or may not know I do Niyama Wednesdays, and I stopped for 2 weeks. So my life has been very cattywampus since COVID. I'm only just now starting to feel like I'm getting back some semblance of space for myself. I've had to be very careful of my own words and thinking to not try to get back to where I was, because you all know how I feel about that. But that's not to say that I was able to just kind of move from where I was after COVID. I really felt like I needed a long time to settle, and I feel like I'm approaching that point of equilibrium. Like I'm good. I think I've settled. I think I've got my feet under me. I think I've got my thinking where it needs to go. I think I've recovered. In fact, I just had a booster today. We'll see how that affects me. So now that I feel hale enough to start expanding upon my own practice again, Niyama Wednesdays will come back, as well as misconceptions in yoga. There's a lot of misinformation. There are troves. There are entire books written, and it's only misinformation. And I am going to do short videos, 5 minutes or less, one myth at a time, covering myth information on yoga. So watch out for that vlog. I'm going to start posting the niyamas and the myth vids here on Patreon so that you can get them all in one place. So that's going to be coming, and especially with the myths, I invite you to post questions and comments on stuff you may have heard. Maybe you've heard stuff in another class or in a book or wherever, check it out. Shout it out. Let me know. Ask the question. I'll see if I can address it. So that's coming up. So yeah, lots happening. February is a short month, and I have to recover an hour of footage that I've already done that's gone. So we'll keep it short. But to summarize, we've got arm balances and transition focus in February. We've got a 1 hour, 30-minute, and 30-minute flows coming, right? We have a 1 hour theme, a 30-minute theme, and then a 30-minute whole body. We've got the arm balance workshop coming, and that'll be later today, and that workshop will include ways to determine if arm balances are right for you, or what you could do to get up to an arm balance, okay? And then lastly, we have Niyama Wednesdays coming back and myth information coming back, which is new. It didn't go away, so it can't come back, right? Keep an eye out for those. Lots happening on the Furry Birdy Yoga Odyssey. Welcome to February. Welcome to your mats. Namaste.